Now, my lord, kindly your lordships will find, my lord, Rule 8, Sub-Rule 5 of the West Bengal Primary School Teacher Recruitment Rules 2000, page 108, Volume 1 of my paper book that speaks about district-wise selection. That speaks about district-wise selection.
What is that?
My lord,
What you are saying? This
is, my lord, Rule 8, Sub-Rule 5 of West Bengal. Kindly lordships take, my lord, page 108 of Volume 1 of my paper book.
You read it, Mr.
I'm reading. No?
108 113 আছে ওটা
My lord, 113
85
85.
That has been
কাউন্সিল ওয়াইজ মানে ডিস্ট্রিক্ট প্রাইমারি স্কুল কাউন্সিল ওয়াইজ ইপিএস প্রত্যেকটা ডিস্ট্রিক্ট
yes 113.
Then we let see page 113 lordships kindly come. Rule 8 sub-rule 5. 8 sub-rule 5. 113.
Yes.
This selection committee shall prepare separate council-wise panel. Council-wise panel? My district primary school council.
Yes.
How can you compare Purulia district with the Kuchbihar district, Jalpaiguri district with the Bankura district? Next page. Paragraph 8, kindly see. From the pleadings of the pleading, found they wanted marks of last time panel candidate different categories like SC, ST, but no such particulars supplied and produced by the board despite direction given. In the affidavit of the board maintained silence in this regard. How they wanted marks of last time panel candidate? Is a information center, is the High Court will be turning into. Then made the application and the Right to Information Act. And court will direct that you give the information, the Right to Information Act has to be annulled. Then Miller paragraph 9. In respect of holding aptitude tests, the chairman of the board in his report said aptitude tests were taken, but from the evidence adduced by the interviewers and the candidate is proved before there no aptitude test was taken. Give me chance to cross-examine. Send it back to the learned single judge. He has given 556 names are there. Unknown procedure of law has been followed.
Yes.
Page 56, 557. Then kindly come to page 559.
Paragraph
10. Why marks is illegal? Because interview evidences were there. Kindly come to paragraph 10. Therefore, the marks given to the candidate against aptitude test is wholly illegal and false exercise to who do it of concern, including the court. Because of paragraph 9, paragraph 10, because of invocation of 165 by the single judge without affording any opportunity. Then because of paragraph 9, the 10 finding is there. If 9 goes, how 10 remains? Either your lordship has to say whatever the correct procedure has been followed by the single judge. No requirement of the cross-examination by any party. Whatever the judge will ask, judge will take the role of the prosecutor and things. Otherwise, judgment is required to be set aside. Then come paragraph 11. The board has not given any reply in respect of awarding 9.10 and 10 marks to a large number of candidates. Can this question be raised by the court? I hope, Lord, lordships can remember, Lord, I have argued this point in 2 or 3 occasions that Sadananda Doloi's case. Before a lordships, Lord. Right from that, shall I cite the judgment? I don't think it is required. Can you go in a microscopic evaluation? Can you be a fact-finding authority for a selection process? Therefore, If these findings in paragraph 11 is contrary to the law laid down in the Sadananda Hallows case, read with my lord, two judgments of a minor justice Chakraborty. I will give that one later. One in the civil, and also in the recent that senior primary teachers.
Mr. Bandyopadhyay, please kind come paragraph 16.
16. Okay. Yes. Few of the cases have been there. They have been marked 9.5, 10, 10.
No, 16. Internal page,
Oh, sorry,
paragraph
16. I'm sorry. 16. Though the relevant rule 7 of recruitment rules of 2000 mandates constitution of selection committee, no selection committee was constituted for the purpose of selection of eligible candidates and preparation of panel of such candidates for appointment teacher. It was done by one outside agency. It was not done.
Please.
A third party which is not at a part of the board, and this party was named as confidence secretary of the board. This is clear violation of the recruitment process.
What is your answer?
Well, this is, I hope Mr. Advocate General has given the answer to this.
আমরা আগের দিন যে কোশ্চেন করেছিলেন
হ্যাঁ।
বলেছি আমরা দেব
Well, this answer will be given by the board.
দিলেন স্যার
এখনই বললেন? This answer will be given by
We
the
will
board.
take it from Mr. Sati.
Because I can't say, my lord, it is. See, my lord, kindly see from my angle.
Yes, we have seen it.
Only no.
You are not parties, you are.
No.
Yes, we have
You have seen me on one after another, my lord, in a facet. See another facet of. Right? See, and it is and always love, my lord, I always love that smiling of your love from this
Yes.
side or that side.
Yes, Mr.
Now, my lord, see, am I responsible?
You were there in paragraph 15, Mr. Bandyopadhyay.
Paragraph?
15. You are
15.
placing paragraph 1.5.
Yes. No, I'm looking to the that thing. Very, what the wrong I have committed. Let's assume, my lord, this has been done. Let's assume. Am I responsible? I will be called in an interview. I have gone there. And after 10 years, my service will be terminated. Am I responsible? Kindly look also from our angle also. Some CBI, something has been given. That's not, no, that is there. Any finding, any of us has been arrested. What is saying? An unfortunate country of us, that if some persons have committed any offense, you have arrested and you have not finished the trial. Now, my lord, I was reading that paragraph 15. Just, I will very 15. The board has not given any, my lord, so far the 14 is concerned. My answer is, my lord, that's further on this case and etc. And how many cases have been given example? Hardly, my lord, 25 or 30.
1,20,000.
Huh?
For setting aside 36,000.
Huh?
Yes.
A total candidate was 1,22,000 at that point of time. Out of 1,22,000, you have found out a few cases. In Bengal, it says now, ukun bachar moto kore bachbo. And without any affidavit, without anything. That's further on this case, Lord, kindly remember, I am not pressing it. My Lord Justice Chakraborty, I am not pressing this. Pressing means relying, not reading. All the judgments which have been referred in my notes, all the judgments are being relied.
Yes, we understand.
Paragraph 17. Then from the gross illegality in the selection procedure in the recruitment exercise 2006 conducted by the board, it is clear that the board in its official, including its former president, who is now in custody after as well as department for the transaction of used money, in the recruitment process conducted by the whole affair like affair of a local club. What is this language? Your lordships will say something to me. This is the language of a
Yes.
judge of the court, high court.
Ah,
Your lordships will scold me. But you see what is the language? Local club, and now it is gradually coming to light over enforcement director and jobs for primary school teachers were actually sold to some candidates who had got the money to purchase. Where is this findings? Finding of fact.
পিছনেও ছিল, পিছনেও ছিল।
You are saying this without any evidence, without anything. A court will say. I can understand it is not a discussion in the TV channel after 7 o'clock.
Yes.
What is the evidence? What is the findings in the judgment? Where you have shown? Not based on any evidence.
Hmm.
A corruption of the magnitude was never known in the state of West Bengal. He is not a philosopher or a politician. The former education minister, the former president of the board, and a number of middlemen through whom the jobs were sold like a commodity are now behind the bars of the CBI. Is it a relevant finding? Is it a relevant finding?
Hmm.
But if this is the ground for termination of my service, this ground should be, this allegation should be proved. Rather, I put it in other way, they should have proved this, these persons have taken money from me. And I have been arrested. Nothing is there. Everything is in air. Nothing is here. Everything is on air.
Yes.
My Lord Justice Mitro, it's all right.
Yes.
Now, paragraph 18.
That you have said. That you have.
Niceties. More I will not say.
Now you can conclude.
My Lord, almost my Lord, on 43 years, now I'm 44 years practice. I have always tried to find out the niceties of the law, and I love the law in that way. And I say this profession, this is my passion, it is my preference in life. All the time I love after the niceties of law, and here in a case, the learned single judge is saying, no